What's happening? Big K.A. We back in the stand. K2 Goody sleep with a cutter. El Patron, you know the big dog. He wanted to. We at the top. We at the top. Now, more news in this Megan and Tory news cycle. It will never end at this point. I am convinced. But basically, Tory's attorney responds to Megan Thee Stallion's restraining order, or I guess what Tory Lanez would say as well. Like, see, this is my thing. Like, I just don't understand how you're going to get a restraint. Like, the conventional way of how you think of a restraining order is this person is supposed to be this much feet away from you. That nigga's in jail. He's not going anywhere. So while he gets his hour to run around in the park and lift his weights, he's supposed to sit in the corner so he's not bothering you. And then, so is it going to restrain him contacting or talking to certain people like his father or Milagro Banks, if Milagro Grams, if we're saying that these two are in cahoots and they have a relationship prior to when they talk to each other and he's paying her to run a narrative? If we're going by them allegations, is that what this restraining order is? Because if you're telling them to stay a certain feet away from your ass or to stop mentioning you, the nigga can't really speak about shit. You trying to restrain that nigga from making music? Like, what is we talking about? Like, what is we doing? Because I'm just thinking about the conventional way, and this is why I'm perplexed and confused. And when it first came out, I was like, what the fuck is Megan talking about? But anyways, let's go. Let's see what Tory says. Or Tory's lawyer says. Whoever the fuck said whatever. Anyways, the rapper is not concerned. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez continue to duke it out in the media. The former filed a request to get a restraining order against Lanez on December 17th. She posited that the rapper has continued to use psychological warfare against her despite being in prison. Megan Thee Stallion also accused Lanez of paying bloggers to spread misinformation about her on a regular basis. The request came with seeming proof of bloggers' payments. Tory Lanez's lawyer has responded to these allegations, however, and made it clear that his client isn't worried. Tory Lanez's lawyer, Caesar McDowell, issued a lengthy statement regarding the restraining order. He called Megan Thee Stallion's request ridiculous and claimed that the rapper has no factual basis upon which to base her accusations. This ridiculous claim that a writ of habeas corpus, I hate these big ass lawyer words, was filed prior to the release of Miss Pete's documentary in an attempt to undermine her work is ludicrous. McDowell wrote. Lanez's attorney also questioned Megan Thee Stallion's reliability after she admitted to lying during the Gayle King interview. Listen, I still don't understand why Meg did that. I get it, she's embarrassed, yada yada yada, and I don't know what goes through a person's mind. But like, everybody and their mama knew. Stevie Wonder, even though his ass is blind, could see y'all two was, you know what I'm saying, smashing peas, if you will. Like, come on, we knew what it was. We knew what it was. It wasn't that, like, what? Nigga, if I had a bingo card, I would have got that shit. The fuck is we talking about? But anyways, when someone has openly admitted to lying on major public platforms, he posited, I hope I'm saying that right. I might be saying it wrong. But anyways, at what point do we, as a society, stop believing the narrative they are pushing? The attorney also addresses the allegations that Tory Lanez paid blogger Milagro Grams to spread lies about Megan Thee Stallion. He admitted that there were Zelle payments made to Milagro through Tory Lanez's father, Sunstar Peterson. The elder Peterson paid Milagro $3,000 between October 28th, 2020 to March 3rd, 2022. McDowell stated, however, that the payments did not come from Lanez directly. As such, he notes that the intention behind said payments have not been clarified. The legal process will prove 100% without a shadow of a doubt that they had nothing to do with Mr. Daystar Peterson or his case at all. He added, we believe that the funds sent by Mr. Sunstar Peterson, by the way, sir, how did you get the name Sunstar? That is insane. But anyways, will be fully accounted for and not connected to our client. McDowell previously denied a link of any kind between Tory Lanez and Milagro. Now that one has been established, at least somewhat through a family member, Lanez's team will have to determine the cause. Lanez, meanwhile, maintains that he's innocent in the Megan Thee Stallion shooting. He was convicted of him. Before anybody says anything, he was not convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. He was convicted of discharging a firearm, having a firearm as a blah, 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 blah. But it wasn't say he shot somebody with intent to harm or unalive. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't charged for that specifically. At this point, I don't know what the fuck these niggas is doing. I don't know if this is like love taps. I don't know what the fuck these niggas is doing at this point. Because this nigga's in jail. He's serving his sentence. Yeah, he's talking this shit, whatever. You already stopped the nigga from releasing new music. By the way, this nigga has too many Lucy's. He's just dropping shit. This nigga got so many Lucy's in the vault. That's how you know that nigga was working, bro. That nigga was so paranoid. That nigga might get locked up. He was working like, nah, I'm gonna have some shit in the tuck just in case. But anyways. I don't know. Well, he's still doing some shit because he did that shit with DDG, so he's still getting some verses out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is just crazy at this point what is going on. I will say, but besides all that, what can we really do? It is what it is. We just gonna follow the news and see what the fuck happens at the end of the day and how this shit is gonna unfold. But yeah. Just stay tuned and watch this, but still, to put a restraining, what is the restraining order gonna do? Like what? You can't talk to his father. You can't talk to Milagro. You can't speak on you no more. Like at some point, like what is we doing? Like bro, if the court is even looking at you and Milagro when you're suing Milagro, like y'all could try to like mediate this shit out. Like come on, folks. Like at some point, we gotta look at some of this shit. Like, huh? What is going on? Is this really necessary? But hey, I digress. Comment down below, links in the description. Besides that, friendly neighborhood K.A. signing out for today. The Black TJ that while I'm doing this thing, my name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, you trying to hit a little bit moto, yeah. Man, I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all else gang. Aye.